No. I mean, yes, I am definitely like I actually got sleep last night. And like I got like 10 hours of sleep from but then I spent all day today teaching, like legit all day today teaching, so I am a little bit beat. Like I probably like will go to bed right after this. Hey, Floof. Hey, cat cat. Yeah, Floof. Floof. Come here. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Come here. Come on. He's like, no, shan't. But yeah, I'll probably go to bed like right after this. It's gonna be great. Hi. Where's your Floof? Where's your Floof? Come here. Howdy. Hey, stop eating the freaking cable. None of that. Oh man, eating cables is bad. He's like, I'm just trying to eat it. It's okay. Come here. Mm-hmm. You're such a cool. Ah, good times. Yeah, this is the final Outlaws Peeps and Keeps tournament. Have fun, Odomino Man. Nice to see you. Yeah, it'll be like Modern Horizons 3 coming up, right? That's the next set, right? Just because it's on the floor doesn't mean you need to eat it. Cat. I guess whatever floats your boat, because that's not going to hurt you. Just wants to chew on it. Looks like we're waiting for one person who hasn't been responding, so we'll see. I'm so happy that we are done. In fact, we are now done with the secondary med school applications, which is super cool. I am hoping. Why is everyone on this? I don't think everyone's on it. It's just us. I mean, it's a good place to run tournaments from. Basically, you just it allows you to simulate a draft, and then you take your list of cards that you drafted and plug it into Arena and then play. Hey, Christmas! But yeah, the tutoring is lovely, lovely money. Little stressed though, because I'm so invested. All right, we're good. Okay. Yeah, it's just a useful tool. It's nice. I am also a useful tool. All right. Anyway, moving along. And free, yeah, yeah, super sweet. You can buy them a coffee here. All right, drafting. Hmm. So Kambal, Homestead, Desert's Dew, Bandit. Some other like okay cards overall. Um, Going into two colors for something that's not all that powerful, include like Kambal is fine and it will be great against some decks, but it's not all that powerful. Going into two colors early isn't necessarily what you want to do. That so like you could definitely take Homestead or Desert's Dew here, in my opinion. That said, I think it's enough like more powerful than taking the Homestead that I might take it here. It has enough uses. That I mean the Homestead and I think those are the two that I'm looking at most. Desert Dew is a really good removal spell potentially, but hmm. I think I'm gonna try this out. I like this. I like this type of deck. It's interesting to me to play. I mean, Homestead is a good card, but I think I'm gonna do this. Spinewoods. Wow, they must have actually had good rares. Their rare must have been really good. So they took the rare. We're gonna take the Armadillo here, I think, over Back for More. Um, yeah, we're gonna grab that. Then we take the Gulch here over Holy Cow, Rictus Robber, Grizzly, Steer Clear, Frontier Seeker, Mind Break Trap, and the others. I think Frontier Seeker is a fine card, but I don't think it's something to take there. All right, we can take Errang, Sentry, Betrayal, Gardener. That's another slick sequence that I'm passing. I can't be buggered. We tried it. We tried it so hard. Got so far, it didn't even matter in that one draft where we had like two Malcolms, two slick sequences, and like a bunch of actually decent like red blue rares. It's just like I don't know. It was just it sequenced so poorly. Haha. Given this, um, so I have to decide between. I think it's the Erranks, over Betrayal. I could also just take the Vantage and just go all colors. I'm gonna take the Earrings. Biggin, Assassin, Gardener. I'm gonna take the Bighorn. It's synergizes with the Kambal for now. Griffin Pixie. Hey, Gemstone! Brr. I don't generally like the Pixie that much, but it's a really good sideboard card and something that has a lot of, like, in blue, like, if you're gonna get Stone Colded or whatever it is, the, like, or Out Cold, or whatever the heck the, blue enchantment is that leaves it on the battlefield. So I'm gonna grab this. Ooh, Make Your Own Luck. Love that card. I'm not even necessarily in black. I could just take the Make Your Own Luck, but there is a Holy Cow here, which I actually really like right now for this particular build, just because the Pixie works well with it, and it's just a good flyer. And white seems to be the most open so far. I mean, that said, this card is so good. And we do already have some fixing for the black, so I am going to take Holy Cow. I can see this being wrong, but I'm gonna take it here. I could also take Bovine Intervention, just because it's okay. And it has some synergies with the Kambal. I can destroy my own thing if I have to, and get a 2/2, and then drain them for 1, if that's the final 1 point of damage. You know, we could do that. But again, I think this is the pick, and we'll go from there. Rise is kind of sweet too, but like I said, I think this is a better, like, curve idea, and, like, I don't really mill yet, so yeah. Yeah, I know you're a kitty. I'm aware. All right. Terminal Agony is still really good. I don't think I can take that here. Although I could go Mardu. I mean, this isn't necessarily... The Spinewoods isn't necessarily going to make any of this. Maybe I spec on the Terminal Agony rather than taking Steer Clear. That said, I could also take the Varmints or the Oasis Gardener. God, I don't even know. I'm gonna take the Terminal, we'll see. Alright. I mean, yeah, I could take Ride down. But this goes in whatever I would... I mean, I'm probably base white, so I'm gonna take the Lullaby here. Yeah. Gemstone, that'll be a fun thing to do. Hey, Southpaw. Guess which colors are open. And which colors I'm gonna die to, because that's what's gonna happen, is somebody's just gonna get literally every red blue piece of thing, and if it's better than what we opened last time, and if their sequence is slightly, you know, if their deck sequence is slightly better, then that's the way to do it. Okay, I'm gonna take a Mesa over a second Lullaby here. Yeah, no, we're not doing the step draft. We're just doing a tournament. I mean, you can always redeem it, but you have to remind me later that you redeemed it at a good time to do it. I think it's stuck. What do you think, chat? All right, so we're gonna take highway robbery. I mean, I could take boombox. It's not awful. I'll take boombox. Fine. Because I might run that. I'll take highway robbery here. Over. I could have taken failed forwarding too. I don't think that would have been a bad choice. Just as like things to take away from somebody else. I think not that I'm considering running them, but the boombox would be maybe. Oh wow. We're really bad at this rare thing. Buried in the garden, throw from the saddle, creosote, and tycoon. I'm gonna take the buried for now. And see where we go from there. Remember like the time before last time when we were playing this or something and people were like, where were your rares? And we were like, because they were playing like 4 or 5 rares at us, like in the top half of their deck. And they were like, we were wondering where your rares were. I was like, I didn't have them. We don't have a second color yet, so I can't quite tell you that. If it ends up in green-white, it's usually gonna just be like mounts and some cool creatures, including some chonkers. If it ends up in black-white, it'll probably have like a token sub-theme with lots of little things getting in. Ooh, Forlorn Flats, Frontier Seeker, Cactarantula, Journey to Nowhere. I think we're going to take the Journey to Nowhere. Again, the Cactarantula is really, really tempting, but I don't know what my secondary color is. Like, Marauding Sphinx is really good here, like, and Sharpshooter's fine. I'm going to take the removal in white because I know I'm in white. I don't really know what my second color is. It looks like it's green, so I could take the Cacta because I already do have Buried in the Garden and an Ariet's Lullaby, and it's unlikely that I'll get a lot of really great green creatures, but this can always be used. The Spinewoods can already be used to fetch green, or fetch another color, as long as we're, you know, at some point in green. And then I already have 2 fixers for a little bit of green already, so I can take the Journey to Nowhere, the Cactarantula. I don't know which I'm supposed to take. I think it's Journey. Because this is double green no matter what. This, you know, like I said, can be single green to discard to find another thing. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Journey. Okay, yeah, see, like, the good cards here are black. Like, Shoot the Sheriff, Blood Hustler. I mean, we could take Dance, but I don't think I'm supposed to. This is difficult now. You see, in the first pack, I also didn't really see black. In the first pack, I wasn't seeing the, like, exile removal and other things that I wanted to see. I do really like Humiliate, Shoot, Blood Hustler. Lockpicker's great. If I were to take a green, it would just be Dance. Blood Hustler requires a lot more commitment to black. The Shoot the Sheriff does not, nor does the Humiliate. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. This one's rough. I have to kind of make a choice. We can be heavily Abzan. That's also a possibility. I'm going to take the Blood Hustler over the Shoot the Sheriff just because I do have quite a bit of removal right now. All right, Forlorn Flats here over Nurturing Pixie and Take Up the Shield. Take Up the Shield and Nurturing Pixie. Take Up the Shield is good. Arthur Joe is also there, which is an interesting one. There's Tumbleweed Rising. I'm going to take the Fixing and see where we end up. None of this is what I want. Like, Outlaw Stitcher's the best card in this pack, and I can't take it. There's another Ariet's Lullaby and a Sterling Hound and a Corrupted Conviction. I can just take the Desert and then just, like, run everything. This seems like a terrible idea. I'm not seeing the white that I would expect to see from this pack either. Like, I can take the Outlaw Stitcher. Like, oh, brr. I'm taking the Outlaw Stitcher and seeing what happens. I mean, I could just take the Lullaby. I don't think that's right here. This is just such a stronger card. All right, Cactarantula still being in the pack is cool. There's a Mirage Mesa and a Nimble Brigand if I wanted to go into white-blue. I'm just going to take the Cactarantula and we'll see how this goes. Spinewoods is a nice pickup. All right. Silver Deputy as a 2-drop and Humiliate. I think I really like Humiliate. I know we've now gone more heavily into the green. But this is a stronger card overall, and we do have some decent fixing so far. I am playing against this same pool, yes. We'll take a Thunder Lasso here over Vengeful Townsfolk. It's a lot of blue, and it's a lot of bad blue for the most part. Seas of the Secrets is fine, but the rest of that is kind of painfully bad. That's why blue is me. All right, another Forlorn Flats and a Bighorn. I think we take the other Forlorn Flats. So yeah, we're just gonna be like heavily Abzan. Like heavily the 3 colors, I think. Not ideal. I got some sleep. I taught all of today and I'm exhausted. So I'm so tired, just mentally exhausted. All right, so our spells look pretty good so far. I mean, we've got some decent creatures. The last pack is going to have to help us out a lot. But yeah, I'm looking forward to sleep tonight so much. My body's just like, we stop now, right? Oh, I got a text from... Oh, another Humiliate? Okay. Humiliate's a good card, especially when so many things... what do I not want people to have? Okay. There's always a chance I run the Corrupted Conviction and the Boombox in desperation. That's a good card. Another Buried in the Garden, Prairie Dog, Throw from the Saddle, Giant Beaver. I keep getting ass rares, by the way. I'm so bad at opening good rares in this set. I think I'm supposed to take the Prairie Dog. I think I just need to... Like, I've got 2 Humiliates, Buried in the Garden, Journey to Nowhere, and Lullaby so far for removal. While the Buried in the Garden is excellent, I need creatures. Like, I love Throw. I wish I could just take Buried, Prairie, Throw, and Beaver. I mean, Bighorn, Townsfolk, and Wanted are definitely filler, but, like, at least there's something, and maybe I would just take this pack. But anyway, we're gonna take this, this lovely little Prairie Dog, and... I mean, yeah. I could just take Buried and just focus on removal, but I think I need the creature here. A second Prairie Dog and a Beast Bond Outcaster and a Mystical Tether. Dang, okay. All right, we're taking 2 Prairie Dogs here. Ooh, Possum. And a Throw. I'm gonna take Possum. Okay. Huh, I don't want any of this. I could take an Armadillo or a Sentry, but I think I'm just going to take this backwoods away from people. I could also take Pillage the Bog, which I really don't like. Yeah, I'm just going to take the backwoods here. Alright, Silver Deputy over Outlaw Medic, Rooftop, and Gold Rush. Alright. Just to make sure I can fix. The Repulse is really tempting here. I just don't know, like, if I drop the... I mean, maybe I'm supposed to drop the black? Which sucks, because all my fixing is for that. And go blue instead, because like Outlaw Stitcher plus Nimble Brigand is probably better than what I have here. Either way, I'm probably going to want this fixing. I'm going to take this. Maybe we get something in these next packs. Alright, Betrayal and Griffin. Alright, take a commando here. If I had already taken something like a Lush Oasis, I could just take this as a hard to cast 3/3 flyer, but I'm gonna take this commando and we'll see what happens. Another bighorn, okay. There's a canyon crab that's really good, but alright. Yeah, this deck is mediocre. But we're gonna pretend it can get there. Tumbleweedy? Yeah, okay. So this is more what our curve looks like as far as the creatures. I think you can do the draft as well. Like, I think you can actually play as well. I'm not absolutely certain. Because, like, look up here, it has game logs. But that just might be, like, how you took the draft polls. I'm not sure. I've never played on Draft Master, only on Arena. Healer Courser's fun, Fling's fun, Duelist is fine. Do I want to take somebody's Newt from them or just take the Rampage? The Rampage might help me win at some point. Oof. Yeah, it's another one of those where are your rares things where people are like, I have 14 rares. And I'm like, I have Kambal. Ha. Just bad at opening good rares. Okay. All right. Let's see what we take a picture of here. All right. Let's see whether the sideboard bug is still there. This is more of a late game card in this. I think this is a sideboard. It showed up. Yes. Okay. So this is 16 lands as opposed to 17. This can fetch a land. This can fetch a land. A million 4-drops, though. I don't think I want to run 16. I'm just going to run 41 and check what my ratio is here. Okay, so this is 10 sources of white, 6 sources of black, 5 sources... Wait, 5 sources of green. Jesus, that's not enough. Can I cut the humiliate, the second humiliate for something and make my mana a little bit better? Could put the pixie or the boombox in. This is for more of a controlling deck than mine is. All right, 9 sources of white, 8 sources of green, 5 sources of black, mostly in sort of semi-free version, but one swamp, I think. Just because we do want to hit the humiliates earlier. Yeah, okay. Deck is not inspiring, sadly. Let's go see who we're playing. Who are we playing? Wizard 138. Okay. This is the person who asked us where all our rare wares were last time. I think, actually. The time before last, because the time we played this we won the whole thing with. All right. All right. Waiting for our opponent. I'm gonna have burgers tomorrow night. My little nephew. That'll be cute. Just putting it on my calendar. Yay. I teach, it's easier to say what I specialize in English and writing and test prep, but, I teach a lot of things. I don't teach biochem or phys, high school and above, and I don't teach, like, calc and above. Most other stuff I can teach. And at, like, the college level, it's usually, like, history or philosophy or, English, and, past that, it's usually essays for something. Like I've helped older students do courses in like occupational therapy and all sorts of other stuff. And I've helped an 80-something year old do. Okay, we gotta fix this. We know the right options, so we do all the right things, so let's try it again, see what they do. Yeah, I tutor online. But I do a lot of SAT and ACT and AP, Lit and Lang prep as well. But I also taught a really, really old one too. A really wonderful old, man learn how to use a tablet. All right, for whatever reason, Wiz can't get the direct challenge to work. Weird. All right. Sometimes I have actual courses full of like students for the ACT and SAT, and I taught like writing courses for kids online that underprivileged kids for, in you know, classroom type online settings. But usually I like to be one-on-one so that I can give each student the individual attention they deserve. All right, I'm gonna need to draw some lands, preferably at least one desert, so this becomes cheaper. Deserts do. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna need that 4th land since we've drawn only 4 and up. And this is technically like 4 and up. We only expect to be playing this around turn 6 or so. So these are 2 of our high drops. We have 1 other high drop, which is the armadillo, but the armadillo fetches us lands. So technically it's not a high drop. So we've got like both of our high drops in this. Sad. In addition to 3 of our 4 drops. We have 2 more 4 drops. No, 3 more 4 drops, technically, because of the paladin. Well, this sucks. Yeah, I can Ariet's Lullaby my own thing. That'll be fun. And it's tapped. Yes. All right. I can put it on green so that if I draw a land, I can play the Cactarantula. But I'm actually going to put it on black because we have the Buried in the Garden anyway. Am I willing to trade with either of those things? I don't have Recursion. Chances are they play something big with the Bandit next turn and then Tumbleweed Rising. I think I'm still willing to just trade with this. Okay. In that case... You want to Snakeskin Veil it? Sure. So another Rooftop Assassin is what you're telling me? Something like that? Yeah. I don't like our position. Unfortunately, we missed a few too many lands at the time. Alright, I'm gonna need them to show me, though. It'll give me more information for the next game at the very least. Yeah, and at least it doesn't kill the Blood Hustler, so they're just using that, and I'm getting a little bit of more value than I thought. So, oh, they have another Tumbleweed. Okay. This is mono Tumbleweeds. Interesting. Huh. So yeah, being stuck on lands was really bad for us. Because I can't do the same. So, I don't think I show them this. I think I just go GG and say next one. Okay. So, that gave me a little bit of understanding of what they're doing. I need to, you know, actually play things. Like, we spent 2 turns not playing things after we played the Arinx, and that was unfortunate, just not drawing lands. Or early game stuff. We have tons of Humiliate. We have, like, things to do. We just didn't draw it. So let's try and actually play spells. Would be nice. To the best of my knowledge, they didn't miss a land drop early, and they also didn't... They had Ramper as well, so... they shouldn't have trouble getting out their bigger spells for the Tumbleweeds. Okay, I didn't mean that. Do I keep this and hope to draw well? I No, I don't think I can keep this. Yikes. We have 4 deserts, right? And we can't... Ugh, we had 1 in the last hand, at least. Couldn't get any in this one. Alright, we'll keep it. We'll put away a plains, and let's hope we draw well. Okay. This is a vampire. But at least they can't vampire plus skullduggery there. I wish I'd drawn a land there. Okay. This is still good. You're live, Christmas. Question is whether I stop them from gaining life or whether I pull the muscle out of the way. Pull a muscle. So yeah, here's the other vampire. And they're priced into blocking. We play out the Trampler. Maybe force the Raven to block, because this looks like Skullduggery. Right, so we first force the Lookout to... No. They can trade either way. -1 here is still 3. They could be the 4. Okay, so they can trade only with this. This would actually be a stop. So let's make them use it because we don't want this to be indestructible the next turn on the attack. So we go next to combat, choose attackers. This goes. This taps down. I wish I had an interactive spell here. Okay. Oh, they're just gonna let it happen. Okay. What happens if I tap down a 5/5 and put this on the Trampler? I don't think it's good enough. Okay, so let's go next to combat. Do the same thing we did before. So here's Skullduggery. Oh, it's Shoot the Sheriff. Interesting. Their draws have definitely been kind of crazy each time. All right. Okay. They have 3 cards in hand, so I don't think this is going to go very well. We haven't found another interactive spell since the Journey to Nowhere, which is really sad because we really want an Ariat's Lullaby or Buried in the Garden or the Rustler's Rampage or the Humiliates that we've never seen, the two of them. The Holy Cow would be good as a creature just in the air. Blood Hustler, I don't know, just something. Or our own Tumbleweed Rising, which would be nice to find. Hmm. Okay. I think they got a little flooded out there, which is really good for us because we weren't finding our interactive spells. God, if we could just get Humiliate earlier. Like, alright, well, we aren't always going to be guaranteed to be able to cast it early because, again, we have to get the Armadillo to fetch a thing. Or the Silver Deputy or the Buried in the Garden to sort of get the black sources unless we just draw one of the 5. I mean, it's still 5, though. Yeah, I don't think I'm supposed to change anything up. This is the best we can do, I think, against this. Hey, Flu. Oh, man. Alright, I'm keeping it. We do know they have a Skullduggery, at least one, and the Trade Eric's doesn't go well against that, but if I ditch this, like, I may never draw a sequence that works, so at least I got a green source now. So Train Airings into Holy Cow is not bad. Unless they have a Skullduggery, in which case, of course, it's bad, because they now have a Bandit on turn 2. But their ramping is very bad for us. So if I go for this and they have the Skullduggery, it's rough. I think I'm just going to go for the Holy Cow, because they may have a Vampire. I don't need that black source. We're going to saddle. They go for the Skullduggery now. But it does mean they can't get the Vampire into play this turn, if they have one. And it does mean that at least they don't have that to trigger the Indestructible on the 5/4. And at least I get the Scry. Jesus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lands on top. Cool. Alright, here comes the Vampire. And here comes a 9th land in a row. That was 4 lands in a row on the top, at least, because I only started out with 4. Sorry, 3. Or maybe, I don't know. Whatever. Fuck. Um... Okay, the problem with plotting this is I'm a little behind. But it might be necessary. I can also just Festering Gulch and play it out naturally, or just play the Thunder Lasso. I think I'm gonna play. I have to play it out naturally, I think. If they have another Rooftop Assassin, I can trade with it. With the Holy Cow. Okay, they did have the Skullduggery, but they're not getting value off of that yet. So they can trade with another Rooftop Assassin if they want, but okay. I need to draw actual cards. That's 4 lands in a row that we drew, at the very least. I think we drew like a Plains and a Thunder. Okay, here's Humiliate. That's a nice pickup for now. Okay, that's reassuring. Because we also have that. Holy mother. Oh, they have another rooftop. Okay. Yep. Stop. I have 2 on the bottom already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 26 cards left in the goddamn deck. I'm gonna let them trade if they want. Jesus fucking Christ. Look at this. Hmm. Because I don't want to be able to, like, them to be able to kill, double block and kill the bigger thing, because we know they have big things in their deck. Oh, God. On live internet? Yeah. Jesus. Yeah, that was really bad. That was just, like, hell of a flood for us both. Yeah, that was nuts. Ugh. All right. Who am I playing next? Let's see. THC Tyrant. All right. Do I want to win or do I want to have fun? Yeah. A little slow. We don't seem to be finding our 2-drops, including the 2 prairie dogs, at all in the early game. I mean, we did find the earrings on that one game. There are wastes. Great, I got them. There are wastes, and I think there might be some other way to do it. Ooh, that's tempting. I should probably get rid of the healer, though. Yeah, that's better. Then I can play the Spinewoods next turn. Ah, fuck that card. That card is just broken. And limited. I'm sure it's used in construction too. Construction too, but like, it's just not fair and limited. Oh, bugger. Alright, Oh, good. A land. I'm saved. Show me. It's like actually a card. That's cool. So they get to draw a card if they block with the Airings. I think I'm still supposed to do this. Because I get in 4 if they don't block. I get to take out a creature if they do. Alright. Yeah, this is too many lands. We needed something to do before now. To be able to deal with this shit. Okay. Alright. I've seen enough. Nice, stupid card. We have total control over that game if they don't have that card. How do I deal with that shit? I have Buried in the Garden for that shit. I don't really have anything else for it. I have Humiliate. But I have to get it before they do. Then. Sucked. I found my Prairie Dog. I don't have any of the lands that I have most of in my deck. They're trying to tell me I should have waited another turn. Nice pick, Tango. All right, I gotta take a picture of the draft deck for that and post it up there for them. The funny thing is that they're like, you should have waited another turn. I had no red, but sorry, mulligans are so shitty sometimes. And they had a flyer that they could make bigger every turn, and we were on a mull to 5, and they played the cage. Like, what are you gonna like? What even? Yeah, it doesn't matter if I rip removal if I wait another turn. Also, first, I won't rip removal in another turn. All of our removal is... So, I might rip Lullaby or Journey to Nowhere. Those are the two ones that I might rip. Buried is 4, and as long as they can play another creature, whether or not they have red, it doesn't matter. If they play any of the Erringses, they can start pumping those. Like, it's not a card I can beat on a mull to 5. I don't have any card advantage to draw spells. Like, I don't have... and we had a Blood Hustler and a Possum in hand. Possum does not synergize with Blood Hustler. Hustler needs 4 to get going. Like, there's just no way. There's just no way. I mean, unless they get supremely, supremely, supremely unlucky, and even then, they can just pump everything that they have out of range of our stuff. There's just, yeah. I could have played it out. I just think it would have been a waste of everybody's time. It like wouldn't be much of a game. If they hadn't played that card out, I absolutely would have played it out. But they played that card out after playing a flyer. Which means that I have 2 outs. Sorry, three total outs on the flyer alone. Because it's going to be too big for my Griffins to block. It's going to be too big for my Cow to block. And those are the only things that I have that could possibly block it. The Ariet's Lullaby and Journey to Nowhere are my only 2 outs on lower than 4 mana. On 4 mana, we have the Buried, but by then they'll have other creatures that they're also pumping. So it's just like, yeah. It would be very, very bad odds, and I could have played it out, but I was frustrated, and I don't think it was worth it. So, anyway. So I apologize, chat, if, like, you were hoping for me to play that one out. And my deck wasn't great anyway. We would have lost later. I can't do a stipulation draft right now because I was doing... I need to play this the rest of the way before we lose the format. Yeah. Okay. Let me update the title. But once we finish this, definitely I'll be able to do that. However, it'll probably be next stream because I'll probably go pass out for a while. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, Bastion on 3, current plan. New plan. 3 lands in a row. Arena is so clumpy. Oh, no. That is a problem. Hmm. Oh. I mean, yeah, it would have been hard to come back from what we have here. Because basically, we'd be attacking for 7 this turn, make a Bastion of Remembrance, and then as long as this survives, I can do the damage to face, so... Yeah, anyway. Alright, I'll take it. You're sleepy too, yeah. Love you and your shared sleepiness. Thank you for understanding why I can't do a step draft right now. I really appreciate it. But I do want to do it for you and redeem that, but like, yeah. All right. Oh, cereal's delicious. I don't think you're just like sitting there and be like, I must sleep or I will go face down in this milk. If it's Cocoa Krispies, you have to take one for the team and finish it. I need to draw a creature, like either a swamp or a creature that I can put this on. You know, a forest is exactly what I wanted. Oh. Frosted shredded wheat. Yeah, mini wheats. I have those too. Those are good. But like, not finishing those is not the end of the world. It's like Cocoa Krispies or like Golden Grams where like, I will have a problem. Naked? Okay. Alright, well that is at least something. could just ram through there. That's not bad. But I think saving it's fine. But it was too dangerous to go for, like, mutate on something at that point, I think. Although if you try to mutate on something and they kill it, you just get the mutated creature, right? The unmutated creature, the 3/4, right? Which that actually wouldn't have been that bad. I just really want that second swamp for this. Okay, good. The red is just for the Porky Parrot. I'm gonna get the second black, even though I could get a red. So next turn I can Grim and Ram, or I can Cavern Whisperer, depending on what they do. Or I can even do this. The Essence Scatters counter the mutation? Yeah, it's cast for its mutation. Okay, so it casts a creature spell for its mutation. Okay, awkward. So let's let them counter this if they really want to. Yeah. Actually, I should have thought about this more. Maybe the Wolverine is the right one to kill because they might have an instant spell that pumps it, and it's double strike if it has, like... Yeah. Maybe I should have killed that instead. I was thinking I could blood curdle it the next turn anyway. Ain't that so cool guy? How you doing? Alright, am I dead? Not by the Wolverine. Might be by spell? Okay. Hmm. Thanks so much, Southpaw. Good luck. Have fun. Sleep. Oh, rather, sweet dreams and enjoy. All right, so we can pump this. This is a tough one. I don't remember what the pumps are in this, so I don't know whether I should be scared of the avian oddity in the air or like what the 3 damage to face. I don't know. Only with the jam, you say? That's very true. Alright, so they're not attacking. So if I go for the pump and they have the bounce spell, that's a little bit awkward. I think I'm okay attacking with both, and then playing a Grim Dancer and hoping that they don't have anything. Or like, yeah. Yep, kill that. I don't think we go for the pump here. So if they have another kill spell or counter spell, I'm just gonna play this out. Wish I could double spell, but I can't. So let's go Lifelink Menace. They must have just had literal nothing. That's ridiculous. Arena must have just crushed. I don't have Ram Through in my hand. I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway. Lurrus is more valuable to me later if they don't have stuff. And I didn't have anything to get back with Lurrus at that point anyway. And it didn't attack through the thing. Yeah, they lost the flood draw that time, definitely. Okay. I want to draw Essence Symbiote, Coilbug, Brushwag, Mamba, or Humble... I mean, Humble Naturalist at least ramps me, so that would be okay. A 2-drop of the 2 drops that I have would be nice. Forest is definitely not what I want. But it does mean that I may play this out on 3. Yeah, it's only permanent spells. And they have to be 2 or fewer, so... Okay, perfect. Well, at least it took out the dead weight. Nice. That's actually really good here. So we might get Lurrus fodder if we get a swamp for Lurrus. Okay, well, I kind of actually wanted that Great Horn. Oh well. I gonna mutate this or am I gonna Mamba? I think I'm gonna attack and then see what happens. And I think I'm actually gonna play this. Miss Soap, thank you so much for the tier 1! Hi, see you. Thank you so much for your support of the stream. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's so sweet. 21 months, holy crap. You are amazing. Thank you, thank you. Splendor Mare. Not mutated. Oh wait, because it's just not on mutator, it's a cycler. Okay. I hope they don't have something huge to mutate onto the mare. And a pump trick here to kill my mole would be annoying, but not the end of the world. Wait, it exiles the Mamba too? Damn, okay. So it's not really good to be trading like 3 damage for 3 damage plus lifelink. I just figure if they have removal, I don't want to deal with that shit. And then I have Luris plus this to follow up with and block. So we are going to Heartless Act that. And go next to charge. And then the turn. Fuck me. Okay. I suppose that's a reason to save the Heartless Act. But they would just get this. I wouldn't have to sacrifice a creature, though. Because it's not mutating. Annoying. Alright. We need removal. Which is our... Blood Curdle. Ram through on a Death Toucher if I get a Grim Dancer or others. Okay. Too good. Too good. I like the Harvester. It's a good one. I could just get a Swamp instead so I could actually bring this back. No, come on. Oh, return. That's fine. That's fine. Grim Dancer's a good one. So I can either block with a Grim Dancer and trade, or I can try to fully grown it. In which case, this could be a problem. Next turn, I can Humble Naturalist with the Lurist and then get the dead weight back for the Otter. Christ. Okay. Arena and its lands. Oh well. Okay. Oof. Brushwag is a great draw, though. I should have played the land out because that allows me to pump the Brushwag. I can already do it twice, but like I don't have to discard if they mutate on the other thing. Although they're more inclined to mutate on the other thing rather than playing a second creature if I keep a card in hand, which was what I was thinking originally, but I can already pump twice. I can't pump a third time with one more. Okay. Yeah. Go, Waggles, go. Oh, the cycling deck. Oh boy. We're gonna get Zenith flared to death. This gonna suck. Could play the growth. That's not bad. I just want to do this, I think. I'm hoping I don't die this turn, is what I'm hoping. I think this is the right play, and then the next turn we go for removal. But it's possible. The cycling deck can kill from this point. But the longer you wait, the more cards they cycle, and the more likely they are to Zenith Flare you. The one time I draw the Perky Parrot without a mountain. Alright. Alright, let's go next. They're gonna tap down my Grim Dancer. Yep. I hate using this on this because there's like there's a little creature that pings when you cycle that I'd really like to kill with the dead weight, but at least this means one more cycle for every thing. That's the one. That's the one I would prefer to kill. But I didn't see it until I couldn't hold the dead weight any longer. Oh, okay. But yeah, this was the oppressive deck of the format. It was so brutal. Because they already have 7 damage to the face on the form of the Zenith Flare. Hmm. Do I just want to go? I don't think so. No, I gotta start winning. I hope this is the right move. I'm not absolutely sure. Yeah, if they have the Zenith Flare, I am dead. I'm absolutely dead. I might be dead anyway the other way. I didn't know they had 2 cyclers after that. I thought they only had 2 mana beyond that. They cycled... I thought they only had 1 mana. They cycled 1. Wait, am I making something up? They had 2 mana, they cycled... They had 3 mana open. They cycled this for 2 and this for 1. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Okay, yeah, because it gets +2/+0 for each. Okay, yeah, I just miscalculated. Alright. That's too bad. Almost certainly dead here. I was hoping they didn't have 2 cyclers still in hand, but these decks, if they get going, they get all the cyclers. And another Snare Tactician. So they're gonna tap it down. Yeah, and I die. Unfortunately. I was hoping they had, like, if they had 2 cyclers in hand, I'm hoping they both cost 2 instead of 2 and 1. Or 1 and 1. But that was too bad. Oh well. I tried. This deck is so oppressive if it actually gets any of, like, the cards. People were like, yeah, you gotta, like, tame this down. It was so stupid. And once people realized it was the best, usually it was self-correcting because people would, fight over the deck. But it was still so good, and it only required commons and uncommons, so it never required a rare. The Zenith Flare was the only, like, real uncommon that it even required, so it was just brutal. Oh, thanks, Jim! Really appreciate it. Okay, so, but yeah, so, okay, so, but I didn't, so I should have attacked with just, I needed to do damage, but I should have attacked with just the other one that I could pump and both ways. I could pump it to its by itself +3 and then the other +3, and that would have been enough. That was my bad, I think. Okay. This is a, green-black mutate deck splashing Porcuparrot. It's basically the best I can describe it to you. It's not a great deck, but it's doing very well. We just encountered our first, like, really true, like, somebody who got all the cycling, which is going to win any game in this set. There's nothing that you can do against a cycling deck that gets all the pieces. Just nothing. Alright, I'm gonna play out the Essence Symbiote here, because in case, if we get, like, a Mutator, this is gonna be the better one to do. Next turn we'll play out the Bastion if we don't get, like... The Mutator that I would really like to see right now, is the, one that fetches me... Ugh, fuck. Well, here is the... sick cycling deck again. Alright, let's play the Bastion. And attack with this. No. Okay, really? That's so good for us. Damn. Oh well. But basically, like, the best one that we could have gotten there was the Migratory Greathorn to do that and then fetch up a red source. We need to not draw any more lands unless, like, if it has to be a land, then it has to be red. Otherwise, we're gonna be way too far behind. Okay, this is good for us because Lurrus can get that back, and we drain them, and they lose one of the primary mechanisms of their deck. They should never block with this card, in my opinion, but I understood why they did it, because the symbiote could gain us life. But yeah. But basically, that deck just wants to cycle every turn that it isn't doing anything else to start putting things in the graveyard for Zenith. All right. We are going to be playing them out because they do help us with the Brushwag. They may have the 3 damage spell. I don't think we're playing around that. Heist is stupid. I agree. Alright, so here we go for it. I'm sure they have a response. We drain them for 1. Hit them for 2. We really need to draw something like Blitz Leech would be really good. Cavern Whisper, any of our bigger things. Porcupine, we can actually play off the Naturalist. Migratory Greathorn, anything like bigger. Grim Dancer, Excavation Mole, anything with like any toughness and attack power. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. We hope they don't have an exile spell for this. That's our main concern. Because then I lose not only the Whisperer, but the little Deuter guy underneath, which comes back, which is really important. But it's a thing. But yeah, the Healer and the Stinger are the 2 of the best commons you can have in that deck, apart from the 2/3, this thing, and the Marmoset. Okay. So now they'll be able to tap my Whisperer down infinitely, basically. So this does suck. We really needed to have drawn like actual gas, like way better than a dead weight there. We care less about this card. Would be anything bigger. Like I said, I'm really glad we got that Whisperer, but like a Wild Bonder, a Greathorn, a Porcupine, a Recluse, Excavation Mole, Grim Dancer. Like there's a lot of stuff that we just really want to draw. That's okay because it allows me to attack with everything this turn. That isn't the Menace guy. Well, they don't have a Cycler, so... Or they forgot to use it to tap down the Whisperer. Okay, so I have an option here of fully groaning this, which is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then when this dies, that's 9 off the Bastion. The question is whether it's safer to kill this by fully groaning this. It doesn't kill them this turn, but if they have something here, I don't know what it would be. I'm gonna fully groan this. Nice. Okay. But yeah, I've heard horrible things about Alchemy Heist. I don't want to play it. And that's what's making me scared to play Brawl, is because Brawl now has all those Heist Alchemy cards, and I'm just like, I don't want that. It's another added level of variance where you play with your opponent's cards, so it takes away a lot of the, like, skill of deck building. Because you're not playing with your cards, you're playing with your opponent's cards, and you're playing with a random set of them, as opposed to... So it's high variance of, like, do you get a good card for you, or do you get a meh card for you? And so it's like... That can be fun, but I want to be able to play in an environment... I want to be able to say no to that environment, you know what I mean? Like, to be like, okay, you know, the Alchemy Brawl is one place, the non-Alchemy Brawl is the other. Yeah, Tango, seriously. Okay, we'll try this. The Cavern notably can't mutate onto the Naturalist because it's a creature, but hopefully we can draw it into stuff to do that. And we can use this to cast it as a mutate cost. Oh, I wish I could kill that before it starts going. Difference between play and draw. Awkward. Would really have loved to play something by now. Oh god, how many of you do they have? Because I need to be able to put pressure on this. If you can't put pressure on a Whisper Squad deck, you're so dead. There's so many synergies with that. And they already had 4. It's amazing. Alright. That I probably have to kill. I can't do it yet. Alright, well, I can cast a Porcupine, I guess. Actually, I can cast a Cavern Whisper and then mutate onto it. Because this is going to be more important for me. So I just better do this, I think. They can probably kill it. I'm pretty sure they'll have a way to kill it. However, this is way more important because I can start mowing down the Whisper squads. This turn they can get in for 4 by tapping down the Whisper at the very least if they don't have a kill spell. If they have a kill spell, they can get in for 5. But we were just really slow on this, which is unfortunately... unfortunate given their draw. Our draw was just really slow compared to what we can do. Yeah. Unfortunate. Now I have to find something to mutate onto in order to be able to do what I want. Damn. Just a little too slow, but I mean, there's always a chance here still, but like, I don't think it's looking good. Why is this taking them so long? Like, yes, of course you kill that. Like, what the hell? Sorry, I'm just like sitting here like, why? Not drawing the creatures. All right. So we ram through this on that. We kill that one. No attacks and pray. So we actually draw creatures. That was brutal. Blood Curdle and Heartless Act. This, I was just hoping they didn't have another removal for this for at least one turn, so it could, you know, and I could find like a menace creature. Sorry, a mutate creature, but we didn't even find a mutate creature, so, oh, that card is not fair. Especially when you draw only lands. We're still gonna play them out because we have a Brushwag that we can pump, but this is not an okay card. There are some times when it's awful, but there's sometimes when it just literally wins the game on its own. Yep, we're just dead. I'm just gonna do this. Yeah, that was just a horrid draw on our part and a really lovely draw on theirs, and props to it. Sad but true. So we got 6 wins, I think, on this one. Yeah, 6 wins, not bad. Still netting gems, which I like. Oh, can I do one more? I'm gonna try one more. Might not be able to finish this one. I might be too exhausted. We'll see. How would I recommend getting better at draft? Well, I would definitely watch a lot of drafters, including the Ham TV, Newmont the Nummy, Akil TV, DeFore, and Jamie Topples, Voxy, MTG Nerd Girl, Amazonian, does draft occasionally, specializes in Brawl though, and Alias V, and that. So, but you can also look online. Ooh, I really like Boneyard Lurker. Necropanther was fun too. Zerda was not as good in this, so I'm gonna take Boneyard Lurker. Another black-green deck is annoying. Like, I want the cycling deck at some point, but I haven't been able to, so I haven't just opened anything that would put me into it. I could just try and force it with, like, the Vantasaur here, because it's a 1-mana cycler. It's a good one. But... And those decks tend to be base red-white, obviously, because of Zenith Flare. So this is the best of the just 1-mana cyclers that you can do. But I'm gonna take the Bone Larger. It's just more... Mutate is more fun to me. Alright, Great Horn. Weaponize the Monster is really cool. Checkpoint Officer, decent. There's a Humble Naturalist if we could wheel it, cool. Subdual was always interesting and Essence Scatter is fun, but I'm gonna do this for now. Fuck me. Come on! Oh no! I should just take this. There's a Blood Curdle, a Ram Through, and a Gnar. I've got the perfect stuff for me. But yeah, we've got, and there's also advice on drafters as well. Like, there's you can hire for coaching, and you can also, find, you know, how-tos online and so on and so forth. God damn it. No, you know what? I'm sticking with my fun thing. So take Zenith Flare. If you get Zenith Flare, just take it and start taking the cyclers. You basically can't lose. All right, ram through. By the way, Sanctuary Lockdown really good for the human deck that we just saw. I used the like the white black humans deck is really loves that. So Snare Tactician, if we had taken the other thing, we're gonna take the Durable Coil Bug now. So you take Snare Tactician over the Marmoset, you hope the Marmoset wheels. I'm so sad. But I have a beautiful start to this deck, so I'm kind of and there's a Vulpikeet, which is cool. I'm gonna grab the fixing for the Gnar if I want to play it out early. I can also splash blue in this deck. Subdual's not bad either to like take on the wheel if we do it. Here you take Startling Development if you were doing the cycling deck. Yeah, Footfall Crater here. For that. Take another Coil Bug here for me. Oh, I'm depressed. I could have done... It turns out this draft, I could have done the cycling deck. But oftentimes, if you don't, like, open the Zenith Flare, you're almost never going to be past it if people know what they're doing. And so, taking it there, I could have moved into it. But I already have such a lovely little deck here that, like, the start Lurker into Greathorn, and then with the Gnar still in the pack... This is a great mutate deck. I find them more interesting to play than the cycling deck. Literally, the cycling deck is maybe play out the one that pings, maybe play out the one that heals, play a Marmoset or the one that taps, maybe play out the enchantment that turns into a 5/4 with haste. But other than that, you're just cycling cards. That's it. That's all you're doing. So, like, that's everything, right? Here you take the Raking Claws for the cycling deck there. But yeah, but I get a humming, like I'm doing well here. Like this is nice. So yeah, it's just, so I just find these way more interesting to play. When do you mutate? When do you not? What do you do? In these, like it's just more interesting creatures and the other things to do. It's just, that one I've played a lot of the cycling deck when Ikoria was originally around, and I just don't want to right now. I'm sorry. Not when I had that good a start. If I hadn't had that good a start, I would have done the other thing. This would be the cycling deck. This is actually a really good one for the cycling deck there. Just another one mana cycler. I'm gonna take the Subdual. We'll see whether we run it. Yeah, Mutate's just fun. Like it's a cool one to like think through the decisions on. So to whom did I pass that cycling deck? One of these people. I just don't... I'm sure I'm gonna face it and be sad, but like... I just want to do this. So I apologize, chat, if you were really hoping for the cycling deck. I hope I've explained what you do enough with it that you could play it yourself if you get handed it. What? It wheeled? I would like to say a very hearty what the... Ooh, Parcel Beast. I love Parcel Beast. But there's a Blood Curdle. I think the Parcel Beast is more likely to wheel. I'm gonna take the removal. Oh, I love Parcel Beast though. Nah, screw it. I'm not gonna be able to remove shit. I'm just gonna I'm just gonna go full on mutate. It's fine. Yeah, Dreamtail. Yeah, Rev Hologram. That was it. I no respect, so I took it. Like there were other cards for my deck, but I was just like, screw that. This card is good, but you have to be in those colors pretty heavily. I can take a Fertilid here, but it might wheel. I kind of like Charge here as a removal spell. I do like Wild Bonder, as you saw last time, but I have fewer Tramplers this time so far. It's still just a good card, but the Fertilid is also interesting. I'm going to take the Charge as removal because I don't actually have that much removal yet. It's just the Charge and the Ram Through. I do have Recursion here. I'm going to take the Thornwood Falls. I do like Wingspan Mentor in this. Definitely, but I'm going to take the Fixing because I need to be able to cast my spells. Oh, I want that Wingspan. Oh, well. Another Parcel Beast. Nice. So here, if I had taken the Zenith Flare, god damn it, I would have had a very good cycling deck if I had taken that Zenith Flare, but this is going to be way more interesting to me to play. Shark Typhoon? Yes, please. Oh, man, another Dreamtail and a Jungle Hollow. God damn it. Okay, Shark Typhoon it is. It looks like we might be actually base blue-green. The problem is I don't have any early drops for that. So I'm going to have to find pretty good fixing. Farfinder counts. I don't think I want Mythos of Brokos. Let's grab Farfinder. It's a good thing to mutate onto, and it gets you that other land. What the? Yeah, we're blue-green. Base. Okay. Sounds good. Alrighty then. So now we actually have more removal. We have 2 Mystic Subduals that we can run. And actually, I don't mind running a Keep Safe. Potentially. Alright, I need to find more 2-drops. Alright, I might actually run this stupid... Look at the Snare Tactician. I hate everything. I might actually run this, because again, we can mutate onto it. It's an 0-5, and it stops early attacks, but we can also mutate onto it, which is perfectly fine. I don't mind running 1 Frostveil Ambush, but I'm going to take this free rare out of the pack. What are people taking? If the mutate deck... I mean, they're taking black. They're very clearly taking black. But what are they taking if the Zenith Flare deck and the... and the blue-green mutate deck? They must be all taking humans. Like black-white humans, I think. Lutri? We can't companion it, but it's a fine card in our deck anyway to some degree. Actually, how many actually instants and sorceries am I going to be running? Whatever, it's still a flash 3/2. I mean, I could take the Beckoner. Skull Prophet is what I would take if I were base black-green. I'm going to take the Lutri. Okay. Ow. Alright, Dreamtail Heron it is. I do love Bastion. I do love Honey. Take another Dreamtail. Got all the, Ooh, Primal Empathy. And a Lore Dracus. Remember, the mutate costs double blue, so we don't have to worry about the red. And Essence Symbiote. Nikes! Okay, I'm gonna take the Symbiote here. I need the 2-drop. Alright. Because I'm probably not actually supposed to run these durable coil bugs. Damn, I want that Empathy and Dracus. Oh well. Ooh, Poliwag! Also Humble Naturalist. Poliwag. Gust of Wind is decent in this. Thieving Otter, also good. Booty Nips! Oh man, I'm not in black though as base. Maybe I still take it anyway. the Highlands isn't really worth running for, like, to make the Lutri into non-double blue. That's still not what we're supposed to do. I could take a... Boar is fine. Can't be blocked by more than one creature. I already have 19 creatures, though. I'm gonna take the booty nips and see what I do. Okay. Excavation mole. Yeah, the blacks definitely seems more open from this direction, but still not quite where we are supposed to be. I think at least I cut one of these. Maybe two. And... see about the rest of this. I kind of wanted some glimmer, whatever they are, the 1/3 that flies and untaps. Glimmer Bell, I think it is. I'll get wrecked. Come on. Okay. So yeah, we're kind of expecting to play these, like, mutated on 4 and this mutated on 3, maybe. Hmm. Okay. Actually, it's reasonable that this is going to mutate on 3. Sorry, 4. And this is going to mutate on 4. Same for this, because... wait, no, don't come back. That's really important. So, I think I should put them there on the curve. Don't think we're a greater sandworm deck here. I'm gonna kill one of these because getting 2 would be pretty bad. Because we can't mutate onto them. Getting 1 is nice when you, like, have any non-humans. And we have a lot of non-humans, obviously, but, like, early we don't want to draw 2 of those. Although with a Thieving Otter... Yeah, but I don't think it's better than any of the other stuff we have up here. So, like, a second one of these... yeah, okay. Maybe. Is this not a honey mammoth death? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I think this is the deck. Okay, so let me check the... Okay, 1, 2, 3 sources of black plus a Far Finder for the Boneyard Lurker and the Migratory. Okay, so actually I think we took this and... 9 sources of blue. Okay, so... This yeah, might be on this point, but probably here. Okay, okay. All right. We don't have a lot of removal, so this is really bad, but like for removal, but it's so good for the mutate. So let's see what we can do. If opponents don't have a lot of removal, we'll be really happy. No green source, huh? That good old flash stuff. All right, I'm gonna try it. We can turtle. Hopefully, we draw a green source. Turtle can hopefully keep us alive in time to draw a green source. And if we just draw more, you know, blue, at least hopefully we can mutate. And this removal will, or tempo will do something, hopefully. Send a message, no. God damn it. I just want to land. I could have at the very least given my turtle flying. Unfortunately, it looks like we're like against a cycling deck potentially, so that's scary. I can't even draw a third land. That's 3 draws with no land. This is gonna be sad. Alright, please give me a green source. We have 8 of them. Turtles in the air. We're gonna let the... Oh yeah, yeah, it loses the abilities. Oh no! If we could have put the Wingspan Mentor on the Otter, that would have been so sweet. Another land would have given us this too. Hopefully they can't kill the Otter, and hopefully I draw a land for this, because then I can draw maybe another card to find a frickin' green source. Yeah, the cycling deck was always the easiest to get and the easiest to play. And the best of the decks, especially if you got a Zenith Flare. These are more fun, there's more decisions to be made, it's super cool. Please give me an untapped land. I mean, green would have been better, but here we go. a card. Green, 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 green. Yes. Okay. That's a start. So depending on what they put out, we can use the charge with the Honey Mammoth to do 6 damage to something. What is this? Fight? Like... Yeah. Okay. Okay, so... we can Dreamtail this... Or I can kill the Tigerilla. I don't think killing the Tigerilla is really what I should do. I mean, I could also just Parcel Beast. And then next turn I can play both Symbiote and mutate this, put a +1/+1 counter on it, and draw... And gain 2 life and draw a card. I'm actually going to do this. Because I can do that next turn, and like, I can do the Essence Symbiote and then make it this. Which I think is a little bit better. Just getting that off of the board, it's their biggest source of pressure, so... I think that's correct. That's a problem. Didn't expect a Aww. Well, alright. I think holding up Great Shark here was not correct because they might just attack and do instead of and like hold up combat tricks rather than doing anything else. I'm really hoping the Heron survives. If it doesn't, I'm really hoping we get a second green for the Mammoth. Either way, I'm hoping we get a second green because I want to be able to mutate twice. Draw 2 cards. Onto the Heron, or, like, at least mutate onto the Turtle to get value. Oh, that's rough. Oh, that's rough. I feel like having 2... I feel like having 2 Cloud Piercers would be better than mutating onto the other one. But they know their hand better than I do, so... Hmm. I could try mutating, draw a card, get a counter on it. If I get a land, I get to Voracious Great Shark, so... Because this puts into play tapped. Okay. And if they do nothing like that, I can use the Wingspan Mentor to put a +1/+1 counter on my flyers. What the fuck? Okay. Our hand is still pretty good. My luck is so bad, though. Uh-oh. Is Arena dead? No, okay. I don't think I'm supposed to take 9. Fuck, it's tapped. Why? That was so brutal. That's... I can't believe they have the perfect mana for that. And drew it. No wonder they were trying to draw into something. But it was in the top half of their deck, which is unfortunate for me. We still had the game locked up, but that's my luck. Alright. Because they have the Cavern Whisper, and if they find another mutate, I'm actually going to try mutating onto this. But I'm going to try and get in for damage first, in case they kill it in response. Yeah, I figured they'd kill that. But I'm going to try not to draw any more lands, hopefully by thinning my deck out. Shark Typhoon would be pretty cool. They only have 8 lands. Oh my god. Really? I was hoping it was something I could play this turn. I can I can't block the 4/4 menace anyway. All I would be doing is blocking the 1/4. So I need them to draw some lands to catch up with us. They're only 2 cards behind us. They have 18, we have 16. Holy shit. This sucks. I have 4 lands left. I'm going to mill my Shark Typhoon, and it's gonna suck balls. Nope, I milled 2 more lands. There are only 2 lands left in this damn deck. All right. OP is forgetting Vigilance, absolutely. Okay, that's nice. I want to deck myself is the problem. Alright, I've got 8 cards. I think we should be okay. So I'm gonna use the Boneyard Lurker / Partial Beast at the end of their turn. And then I might be able to attack through stuffs. Because what I could have done is got a flyer, like got the Dreamtail. I would get to draw a card and return another thing from my graveyard to my hand, including the Honey Mammoth. But I'm so worried that I would deck out. And I already have a way to draw a card here. It's the flying that was tempting, but I swear to God the shark is going to be the last thing. Definitely not want a symbiote here. Okay. This is a safe one. All right. VIP for Robbie! Awesome. Congratulations. That is so cool. Give me 1 second. Might have to do it right after this game ends, but... Yeah, I'll do it right after this game ends. Remind me. Congratulations. That's so cool. You rock. I have 6 cards. Menace counter on that. Nice. Okay, that's a good one. This is what I remember, the purple one. Okay, didn't need to use a fully grown and ram through. Well, coming back from a ruinous ultimatum isn't something you do every day. You don't meet a girl like that every dynasty. Why would I ram through before it dies? When I can just play the Great Shark out with Flash, have the fully grown, which gives something trample, and then ram through. So, like, this turn I could, if they had any answers for anything of these guys getting through, I can make this into 9 and then ram through for, each of the creatures had 4 toughness, so that'd be 5. In addition to it then doing the trample damage. I would not use that way, no. Don't need to. They have to answer so much here. So, yeah. VIP reminder, thank you! My cat's rubbing himself against my leg. He's very, very sweet. I think he just wants treats, but that's, you know... I'm gonna interpret it as love. Hi, cat. Tweech. I think I got it. Yay! You're number 4 of 80! We only get 80 VIPs. Rock on. Congratulations, that's so cool. The little diamond looks good next to your name. Okay. So I have 14 hours to do this. How do you feel about a day stream, chat? Like, I'll sleep for like 8 or 9 hours and be back on in like 10 and I'll have like 4.5 hours to finish it. What do you think? I'll play a couple more, actually. I can play at least one more. I think I'm up for that. I'm not playing really well, but I want ice cream. I have ice cream, so I can go get it in a bit. Boom. I played a backwater and it's dismal. Oh no. I know, Jared. I know. Wait, they played out the crystal? Oh, they must need the blue in their deck, I guess. Kitten? Oh. Interesting. That looks like fun. Oh, it's sorcery. Crap. Okay, never mind. We're good. Alright. Sorry, I thought this was an instant for some reason, because it's a bounce spell. So I was going to Lutri Gust of Wind both of those permanents, but I can wait a turn anyway. I don't have pressure this turn, though, but I don't want to making a Kraken, so... Really? I clicked through the wrong thing. I'm just being silly today. Alright. Whoops. Okay, I really shouldn't be playing right now. I suck. Okay. That's the one we care about. If they draw themselves out of their deck, that's fine. But, like, I wanted to double that spell. That's my bad, though. So that I put the Whirlwind back. So they're not drawing as many spells per turn and they have to recast it. I do get something down this turn, which is nice, but, like... Oh. I wonder if they're going to draw themselves out of their deck. If they were going to play the Ominous Seas, why didn't they play it now? Hi, cat. What are you doing? Why are you knocking things over? I know that's what cats do, but still. Maybe you're bigger than that. Okay, but they also have the cycling deck? That's interesting. Okay. 2 snare tacticians. Oh, they're cycling that. All right. I was hoping to be able to get in with this to do that, but they, of course, have the thing. They have 19 cards left. 5 in the grave. Okay. Let me think. Okay, so let's resolve that. That means we Mystic Subdual one of the snares? Or a Rescuer. Is the Rescuer too big of a deal here? Yeah, probably. I hate being tapped down, but I like it's not going to matter as much if they don't have as many creatures, so... Alright. So yeah, I punted off the Lutri, I think. If they had then... What would they use their 4 damage spell on then? That's interesting. So they're going to cycle to tap this down. But I'm still going to hope to block. And if they use the cycle here to tap it down, then maybe I can get in with the Great Shark and Mammoth next time. I don't know. It was a big punt to do the Whirlwind. That was a problem. Not to do that. That was definitely a bad thing. I clicked the resolve instead of was it? Mm-hmm. So I need to draw stuffs. Draw a card and gain 2 life. Okay, interesting. Wow, I'm just getting ultimatumed all over the place. What's it like? Oh, they have 10 cards left. Interesting. I need a creature. Or a removal spell for the snares. That works. That's one of them. Okay. Can I do everything I want to this turn, or am I one off? 5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. No, I can do everything I want this turn. Okay. Okay. Okay, now I just have to make sure I don't click through. That one's targeting that one, so this one's targeting this one. All right. I still don't think we're winning this, but... Because this Whirlwind of Thought might actually kill them. Oh, missed lethals by killing the 1/1s. Yeah, you're right, you're right. They didn't have any counter spell magic up. You're right. You're right, you're right, you're right. I did have lethal. That's true. That's true. I'm not playing well today. Not only did I miss, like, bouncing the whirlwind of thought with the Lutri, but I mean, the Lutri was better here than it would have been there. Because by that time, they weren't actually caring about this. But yeah, I totally missed lethal there. I didn't realize that they were close to, like, actually dying, period. And then I also didn't realize that I was, that they didn't have counter magic up. But yeah, they still have 5. I need to be able to kill the Wolverine here, I guess. Shark Typhoon would be the best. Because it at least blocks that. Oh, Jesus Christ, how many rares do they have? Nope, I am dead. Wait, what does this do? I'm gonna draw a card. Nope. Okay, I missed lethal. I apologize. I definitely missed lethal there. I was so focused on the Snare Tacticians. I was so focused on the fact that they had blue and potential counter magic. And if they had counter magic, I was basically dead anyway, though. So I shouldn't have played around counter magic, period. That's number 1. Number 2, I should have, like, looked at what their freaking life total was. That's the other thing. I should have hit the 1/1s, absolutely. We would have had... Because they were at 3, we would have had, like, lethal +1. Because there'd be 2 more damage for each. Why can't I find green early? Oh, well. Polywog's pretty good, and the Voracious is nice. Hopefully we can draw some stuffs. So if I can draw a bird to mutate on this, at least I get to draw a card and discard a card, and as well as drawing an actual card off the bird. Yeah, I missed lethal. That was bad. Because I couldn't play around anything anyway. And need to, like, pay attention to life totals. Okay, give me... Okay, yeah, that works too. Essence. No attacks. Alright. But yeah, that's brutal. That's bad. I shouldn't be playing right now. Thank you, chat, for reminding me, like... Ugh. Alright. I'm gonna hold full control as though I have something here, like an essence scatter. Hmm. You're only 5 power. God damn it. Returning this just means they get to do it again. This sucks. Oh well. Haven't gotten a single mutator yet. That's good enough for me. They may have their own essence scatter, which is really suck, but there we are. Okay. That's fine. I still get the parcel, I believe. No, I don't want to. Ugh. Fucking sigh. So they block, they sacrifice it to the bushmeat. I wanted to do that then so that, like, if they want to sacrifice the Glimmer Bow, they have to do it then. I'm keeping this in hand so I can discard it to the symbiote if I find another Aw. Mutator. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, so it's only 4. I need 1 more point of damage. Ugh, this is a little brutal. Okay, okay, I can't win this turn. And they would get to eat 2 things. Okay. So it can do 2 damage? Yeah. Alright, I'm going. Okay. All right. All right, need to draw lands for a bit. This is Ikoria. It's an older set brought back. Alright, I don't think Arena's worked yet. No attacks. Ha 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 ha. Let's open a pack. Alright. We have dissatisfied customer. Flying haste. Crooked amphibonaut. Bar entry. Deadbeat attendant. Ardwolf's advantage. My abattoir ghoul deck is unstoppable. 6-sided die. Embiggen. Ambassador blorpity blorp boop. Monitor. Sword swallowing seraph. Myra the Magnificent. Island. Drop tower. Oh, finally we have an opponent. Okay. They finally showed up. They were roping, but it didn't do that. Anyway, the other things are, so drop tower, trash bin, clown robot, and cool fluffy Loxodon. Okay. This. If they attack me once this game, I'm gonna call them a liar. Alright, I really need a third land, at least. I really just want to draw, like, lands from here for it a little bit. Oh, fuck me. Alright. I can ram through that, which is actually pretty good. But this becomes a 3/5. That's pretty good, too. And I can start doing stuffs. We were playing OTJ earlier. So I just kept it on. Come on, land. Oh my god, this is so brutal. I have to risk it. I need a land. You're kidding me. 1, 2, 3, 4 draws without a land. And they have Winota. Unbelievable. Five draws without a land. This is just miserable. All right. Arena says, fuck you. That was such a good hand if we just got a third land. And a fourth would have been good too. But once we started hitting those, we could draw stuff as we were just doing, but like, could never actually draw a land. Okay. That sucked. Oh, I finally found it. It is in my deck. Seems good. I'm not gonna lie, this isn't exactly where I wanted to find it. Oh, we've played it in cube before for the 6 mana. Okay. I think a 3/3 is probably fine at EOT. Maybe I'm wrong. Playing full isn't good enough because we actually don't have... Almost all of our stuff is creatures. We don't actually have that many spells. So it is not actually good to do that. That's a permanent. Sorry. It's gonna die the next turn, so I better get all the value that I can out of it. Okay, if I do nothing else this game, at least I did that. I haven't tried any of those games, no. I figure I have one habit that consumes my life. Besides reading. And movies and TV. You started trying new games? That's awesome. No, trying new games is awesome. I am not putting that down. I love new games. I'm just oh. Interesting. Oh. I was gonna just pump my flyers, but, you know, this works too. Because the wingspan would pump them both plus almost one counters when I attacked. But yeah. Yuri fanfic? I don't think I'd be any good at it. My writing tends to be fairly, like, straightforward and like less skilled than you would need to be to write good relationships. I think I'm much more pragmatic and like, yeah, even my screenplay is like it's more like modern comedic than it is really about relationships. Boot nips. Booty nips. Good stuffs. Alright, well. I'm hoping the Farfinder gets me a blue source, but unfortunately, we need either black or blue in addition. Oh, shit. I think we're gonna lose this one, too. Because I really... Remember, I don't have removal. That's what I don't have. The one black source is tempting, but I need double blue for my other stuff, so. Yeah, we're gonna lose. Primal Empathy is so good. I wish we could have had the one that we had to pass, but like I think I needed a 2-drop at that point. For all the good it's done me, we actually haven't drawn a 2-drop early a lot of the time, just because, like I said, we didn't get many. At least not early, I'm sorry. I should clarify. I'm guessing they have something here. I just don't know what I'm supposed to do in response. I guess we're going for this. Okay, I still get the migration, which is fine. I mean, it's not fine. It's not good, but it's something. I think we do block here. Really wish that had been a blue source. I guess we... If we trumpet, they put a +1/+1 counter. If I Farfinder, they draw 2 cards. I think a +1/+1 counter is better for me than that. Wait, does it put it in my hand? Yeah, but I can't cast another... I can't play another land this turn. Okay, so it's this. Yeah, I really don't like our position. Again, because we just don't have that much removal. For anything really big. Maybe I should have just killed the flyer instead of that. I just was worried that they're in the colors that we are, so they probably have more flyers, and I didn't want them to be able to pump those as well. Yeah. Oh. Yorian. At least it's no value right now. It's just a 4/5, but it is still a 4/5 flyer. Crap. Alright, well, I get the triggers off of this, so what am I doing? Excavation Mole and then Migratory Greathorn. Get a permanent back, or I can just play Honey Mammoth. So, yeah, if I give this flying, it still doesn't profitably block either of those, number one. And so my only other play was the mammoth, and then give flying. I was hoping to hit a flyer, a flying mutate, so that I could then do more, but unfortunately I think we're not going to be getting there. Oh, Jesus Christ. Wait, that... I don't think that was good for them. Ooh. They killed a flyer. Okay, so I can honey... I can honey mammoth. And they put a counter on the... Well, let's pass and see what they do, because we can do either of... We can do this at instant speed, so I think it's the Shark Typhoon over Honey Mammoth this turn. They get to draw 2 cards, though, and what if they find Counterspell? Because the Honey Mammoth blocks this. 2 damage to me. I would go to 1 if I do the Shark Typhoon. If I play this and they have Essence Scatter, that goes... I'm dead. If they have instant removal for this, I'm dead. If they have 1 more point of damage, I'm dead. Ugh. Okay, well, we're doing the Shark Typhoon. You're kidding me. You're fucking kidding me. Oh my god. Well, I have to be able to pump the Mammoth, because they're going to get another counter this turn with the Wingspan Mentor, so I can't actually hold up the Shark if I play the Essence Symbiote. But the Symbiote gains me life, too, so I think I'm probably supposed to play it out this turn and just do a pump and not counter a creature spell. Which means I should also do this. This is 3. I'm less worried about a creature spell than I am them doing other stuff. If they have removal for the Mammoth, we just die. Oh, fuck me. Really? They must have another indestructible that they draw or something? Fucking hell. How did they had 2 sharks? That is the second one, right? Yeah. That's the second shark. And I have not found either of my 2 Dreamtail Herons, the Gust of Wind, the Charge of the Forever Beast in time. Mystic Subdual would work, the 2 of them. How do I draw cards? Whatever. That was less likely, Vorpal, though. That was the least likely of options. There it is. Okay. No, because I could then the next turn get the the symbiote stuff. You're kidding me! You are fucking kidding me! Primal Empathy drew them like half their deck, of course, but like that was the entire reason we lost. That was the Primal Empathy. But no, I think the play I made was correct, Vorpal, because I had to. The shark would have gotten them, it turns out, but that's the one thing. They had already played one of those sharks. I can't expect another there. Mutated at instant. That's the only thing that mutates at instant speed, Vorpal. And it's the only thing that bounces. It's the only thing that gets me. That one card. And they already played one. What's the likelihood of them having another one? I'm not playing around that. I'm playing around the more likely things, which are any piece of removal, right? Which can include enchantments and instants, but neither of those can I counter with the shark. And I'm playing around, and so I'm playing next turn such that if I draw a mutate card, for example, that draws me a card, I could mutate twice and gain 4 life and get 2 counters. Like, I think it was right that I played. It's just, unfortunately, that was miserable. They drew, like, 15 extra cards, and we did not draw any, you know, and they drew the exact answers they needed at the time that they needed. It's nothing I can do. Like, I don't think your play is correct. I think it's not correct to play against a creature that could be on the ground and useless, right? No, I might not have enough mana to do that and pump my creature, Vorpal. Remember, I have to keep pumping my creature to keep up with theirs. Because if they don't attack, if they don't draw something, right, then they don't attack that turn. Because I can keep up, because I can still pump my creature. So if they don't draw something to deal with my creature that turn, I have to pump. And if I haven't gotten anything else to do something the next turn, I'm not advancing my board. I'm not winning that game. So keeping the shark up, not good enough. I need to start actually gaining life, drawing cards, going through things. But each turn that they don't attack, I need to keep pumping my creature because their creature is getting bigger and bigger and bigger and getting +1/+1 counters from the enchantment when they don't draw an extra card. So I won't be able to double spell unless I can, gain enough life that's worth it, right? So like I can't play the little symbiote and mutate and tap enough to like keep pumping my creature. I don't think it was correct to hold the shark there. I think this was a better play. It turns out they got me with the literal one card. The one card that matters that turn, which was a flash-based mutate bounce your creature at uncommon that they've already played one of. And the chances of you're getting 2 pouncing shore sharks and drawing it in the top half of your deck still is very unlikely. So, like, it's just, I think I played the best I could. I think that was the right line. Yeah, you can go back in after us, and say, oh, well, they had the one card that punishes me there. Because any other bounce or removal, nothing I can do, right? So I need to advance my board. They're at 30-something life. They're drawing extra cards per turn when they don't have a creature that's bigger than mine. Then they have the creature that's bigger than mine, and they're putting +1/+1 counters when they do not have something that's bigger than mine. So, like, it's not... I don't think your line is correct. I think our line was the better one. Unfortunately, yeah, we got punished, but you have to play to, like, win the game. And holding the shark there, I don't think was correct. So, because, like, almost any other creature we don't care about, right? We just don't. We have to care about just that and starting to actually, like, turn the corner of the game. So, that was all we have. Oh, that made me sad. And there they needed negate. That's the only counterspell in this that does it, because we had 4 mana up to play to pay for the convolute, which is the only other thing that counters anything. The other counter in this is Essence Scatter, so... Oh, that hurt. That hurt so badly. It also hurt that we drew no other flyers, the ones that draws a card. We have 2 of those, like I said, and we had the 2 Mystics of Duels. If we'd found one earlier, that would have been great. We had... Oh, man, that was so... Oh, God. They were empty-handed, and then they drew the 2, and then they found the negate. Like, each time they found exactly what they needed. The Shore Shark, the negate. Like, it was just improbable, but... Them's my lucks. Oh well. We beat an ultimatum, so that was nice. The Ruinous one, so that was a sweet one of that. But no, I don't think that was... Yeah, I don't think that was misplayed. I think that was the correct line. Unfortunately, we did get punished. Oh, I love... The Starks is so much fun. Yay, show me the card I lost to earlier. Salt and Wound. I keep getting this or getting past it, and it's just not good. Back for more. Flourishing Fox was so much fun too. Blood Curdle. This is a good pack, these 3. If you get this early, you can build around it. I don't remember blue-white being particularly good in this set, though, so it's probably like you splash the blue for this. Because white, I think, was more powerful. But maybe not. Nar is so much fun. That card's good. At least we finished the draft, I guess. I'm just sad that's how it ended because I thought our deck was great. And then opponents are just like, I have all the answers. And Arena was like, you can't play for one of them. Two opponents had all the answers, and then the other one was just like, Arena's just like, no, I will give you 2 lands and no more with 6 or 7 draws. It's too bad. Oh well. Yeah. I want to play more of this, but I'm too tired. So if I wake up in time, I'll get back on and do like a day stream, and then we can go from there. All right. So let's go raid somebody awesome, and let's then hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. It'll be fun. We can raid Isaiah. Who else is on? Isaiah and Jaffer and Brouhaha. Brouhaha always raids us and we never get to do it. Oh, thanks, Gift Giver. I really appreciate it. I'm glad you had fun. There were some good times. We had some good turns and got to showcase a little bit of what the Mutate deck can do. The Mutate deck was a lot weaker often because it really relied on opponent not having as much removal because you were always putting 2 cards in one basket, essentially. Like, two eggs in one basket. All your eggs in one basket sometimes. And if they had removal, it was just a little bit sad because then you didn't have the 2 cards worth of value to some degree. So, but it was always more interesting because when to mutate, when to just play the card out. It's just so much fun. I like it. And it does make some things like it just makes the decisions really fun. So, all right, let's raid Brouhaha because they raid us all the time and I haven't seen their stream much. So let's go say hi. All right. I love you all so much. I cannot wait to see you again. I hope you have the most amazing night, morning, noon, afternoon tea, second breakfast, whatever time it is for you right now. I love you all. I'm sorry I'm tired today and did not play optimally. But I think we didn't make too many mistakes in the last draft. Wait. No, maybe we did because of the... No, I missed lethal with... But I think that was the draft before the last draft? Yeah, that was the 6-win one? Or was that this one? Either way, that was a really bad mistake, and I thank you for, like, correcting me and reminding me to actually look at my opponent's life total. All right. Anyway, I love you all. I hope you have the most fun ever. Check out the sponsors if you get the chance. Magic Jack, Fractal, really amazing people. Yay! And companies. I approve of what they do, and they're very kind, and they do support the stream quite well. So, thank you so much. Have fun, and I will see you soon. Cheerios. Ready now.